I'm Jacob Rhymes. Welcome to my first ever tutorial video. This will be explaining an advanced jazz concept that is kind of neo-soul-ish. Jacob Collier uses it, Justin Lee Schultz. A lot of modern jazz players use this concept. I'll just play some clips so you can hear the sound. Okay, great. So let's talk about it. In our left hand, we're just going to use major 7 chords, okay? And kind of the trick is that these major 7 chords are going to be moving around in thirds. So let's just do it in C. So let's play C major 7. Boom. Great. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go up a major third just for this video. So we're going to play an E major 7. Already sounds pretty cool, okay? We're going to learn how to use some pentatonics over that to solo because it does change key, so we have to change key. But there's a really cool way to think about it. What we're going to do is we first have to analyze what pentatonics we can use over a major 7 chord. Obviously, the first one you would want to use over a C major 7 is a C major pentatonic. Or you can use blues scales too. They're pretty much the same thing, just with an extra note. Right? Cool. So that's the first one that we can use over a major 7 chord. But we need to think about relative major and minor because we are going from minor pentatonics to major pentatonics, right? So a C major pentatonic is the same thing as an A minor pentatonic. So if you didn't know that, now you know. Relative major scales and relative minor scales, that concept also applies to major and minor pentatonics. So a C major scale also is an A minor scale, right? They're the same thing, same key. You could take that concept and use it on pentatonic. So C major pentatonic starts on the 1, and the A minor pentatonic technically starts on the 6, which is the A, but they're the same thing, right? Great, so now that we got that out of the way, let's look at the other 2 pentatonics we can use. We're gonna think about them as minor pentatonics, and then I'm gonna show you what their major counterpart is, just if you're curious. So the next one that we can use starts on the 3. It's an E minor pentatonic. So you can use an E minor pentatonic over a C major chord, C major 7. Awesome. It already sounds pretty cool because you have that major 7 in the pentatonic. And you can use the blues scale too. Right, awesome. That sounds great. Okay, already we have an E minor pentatonic over a C major 7 chord. Well, if we're going to E major 7, we can just switch the E minor pentatonic to an E major pentatonic. Watch. So I'm playing E minor over C major 7. Cool. Okay, perfect. Now let's switch. So that's an E major pentatonic. Now I'm going back to C. So I'm going to switch back to E minor. Right? So that's kind of the basic concept, and that's all it is, right? And now in your left hand, you could go to an E major, you can go to E flat major, you can go down a minor third to A, or down a major third to A flat. So you can go up and down major and minor thirds, but just for this video, we're looking at E major in particular. Okay, great. There's one more other pentatonic you can use over a C major, right? So we did C major pentatonic, which is starting on the 1. You can do an E minor pentatonic, which is also the same thing as a G major pentatonic, right? If you think about it, which is starting on the 5, right? Because there's the 5, right? G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So E minor and G major are relative. So same thing. And then you can also think about a minor pentatonic starting on the 7. So 1 major pentatonic, right? Your standard major pentatonic. Your 3 minor pentatonic, which is also the 5 major pentatonic, so the same thing. And then you can also do the 7, so that's B, which is the same thing as the 2 major pentatonic, but let's just think about it as minor for a second. B minor pentatonic works over C major 7. Why? Because you have this black key. Well, that's part of the Lydian sound, this is a sharp 11, right? F sharp is a sharp 11 over a C major chord. So that's why it works. It kind of is this more open, ambiguous sound. Sounds really nice. Okay, great. Well, let's go a little bit more complex here. So we have a B minor pentatonic that works over a C major 7. So that's starting on the 7th degree. Okay, now we're going to switch to E major 7. Okay, we can take that B minor and actually make it a B major. Watch. And it works. And why does it work? Well, let's think about it. A B major pentatonic is starting on the 5. And like we know from the C major, right? The 5 is G, right? So we could do a G major pentatonic, starting on the 5, right? G major pentatonic starting on the 5. You can do the same thing, you just transpose. So the 5 of an E major 7 chord is what? B, right? So you can play a B major pentatonic over, which is the same thing as the 3rd minor pentatonic. So that's the A flat, and then you play a minor pentatonic, if you want to think about it like that. But we want to think minor and major, so we're going to go B minor over the C, and then switch to major. And that works really well. In fact, you can use the whole B major scale over E. This is the one I like to use more. And then switch to a blues scale. Cool. So that's basically the concept, okay? Let's take a look at practicing that, right? You could do E minor pentatonic. Now go up to E major pentatonic. So you have to think about relative major and minor really fast. Now we're going to go to B minor pentatonic. Now B major pentatonic. And you can use the Lydian. You can use the whole major scale. Cool. Okay, so that's basically the concept. So let's review. The 3 pentatonics you can use is the C major pentatonic, right over a C chord, the 1, the C major pentatonic, / the A minor pentatonic, because they're the same thing. You can use the E minor pentatonic / G major pentatonic, which are the same thing. Right, same thing. And then you can use the D major pentatonic, which is the 2, or the B minor pentatonic. Cool, that's it. So if you have any questions about that, leave them in the comments. I'll try to answer them. Just go ahead and practice those 2 chords in particular, okay? I hope you learned something from this video, and if you did, give me a like and a follow or subscribe. I will be posting a part 2 to expand on this topic, so be sure to check that out if you want more content. Thanks.